Hi, guys. We are back with The Traitor Queen by Danielle L. Jensen. We just finished chapters 22 to 44. This is episode 2. So we are about to talk about everything that just happened in like the second third of the book. So if you have not read those chapters, we are going to spoil absolutely everything for you. I am not going to jump straight to the end like I want to. Instead, I'm going to talk about the thing that upset me the most in this section, and I hope you'll agree with me. But it is the fact that Jack the Camel is no longer with the main group of the story. And I'm very worried, and I need you guys to make me feel better that he comes back. So, whichever one of you would like to assure me that Jack the Camel returns to the story, please take the floor.
I don't think he returns to the story.
Clearly, you didn't understand the assignment. Elena, Jamie, could you please assure me that the camel returns?
Makes it to the oasis and returns back to that boy that was there. And then happily ever after.
But not in this story.
They're going to charge in to the like final battle and help win world peace.
You know, it's funny that you brought up the camel because it brought back to me the two horses in the very beginning when they were running away. And he had to pet them because they were so tired.
Do not talk to me about those horses that definitely just took a nap and then got out of the sand and are not dead. They are alive and living their horsey dreams somewhere.
I mean, I feel like
out of the sand.
You brought up Jack. At least Jack has a name.
Two unnamed horses. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, that was sad. No more. Jack the Camel, however, had an amazing has present tense, an amazing personality. Did you guys not love how he and Aren like went from like they also had their like enemies to friends journey? Like their little banter with his like camel snorts and Aren being like, "Don't look at me like that." I loved it. And then they sold him to a dude.
Random unnamed dude. That's not going to treat him correctly.
Biggest betrayal of the series so far, in my opinion. Some people may not agree with me, but I'm just here speaking my truths.
That's a crazy take given the entire plot revolves around a betrayal.
Paul's in comparison to this.
No, maybe he runs away, you know? He's strong enough.
All right, in all seriousness, I know that the likelihood of the camel returning into the story ever, even in like the 6-book series, is very slim. But wouldn't it be great if he did? Like if he just showed up to help Aren, like picked him up and just like was, you know, trotting along like camels do and had some sort of further part in this story?
So what you're saying is you want a battle that's going really, really bad and you just want Jack the Camel to ride in on the top of a ship. Like, surprise! You forgot about me.
I don't know how it would happen necessarily, because you're right. Like, the battles are probably going to happen over in the islands and stuff. But, like, you know, I really liked him, and then he was gone.
He's actually been away getting a whole armada to come help.
That sounds spookily close to other books that we've read, so I'm just gonna veer us right away from that. Okay. All right, I'm fine. Jack the Camel is fine, and maybe we'll see him later on in the story, but I just had to give a shout out, all jokes aside. I thought that little piece of the story was hilarious and awesome, and I was really glad that it was in there. As far as the desert adventure goes, which was most of what we read in this section, is there any scene or moment in particular that anyone would like to give a shout out to? Because there was a lot happened. Any moment in particular that anyone loved, hated?
I was kind of
Oh,
surprised we got back to the compound. Like, I was not expecting them
yeah.
to do full circle.
Me neither. The minute there was the sandstorm, I knew there was something on the other side of the sandstorm, but I thought it was going to be like mysterious desert nation, sort of like Ithacana but desert version. And I thought they were going to like find new friends, and all of a sudden they were just back in the place of her trauma, which I was not expecting at all. Yeah, that was like sweet and also very hard to read. A lot of it, that's just like this whole section, sweet and also hard to read.
It was
Also,
like eye-opening for Aaron too,
Yeah,
as
I do think it
have
was
another
helpful.
bridge to like have her forgive him.
yeah.
I know we
Have
love
him
Jack
forgive
the
her?
Camel,
Sorry.
but did anyone else think it was a little convenient that Jack the Camel just showed up when they really needed a camel?
No,
I'll accept it.
he heard the call.
It was a camel signal.
It was absolutely slightly too convenient, but at the same time, I didn't hate it. Like, I thought that it was tempered by the fact that he was dragging a dead body. That was
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, like, of course, that's what they needed, right? They needed the camel, and it showed up with trail mix, which was great. And yeah, I didn't hate it. I was just like, sure, this is good, because I would not like to watch them continue to trek on foot through the desert. We've done enough of that already.
She sacrificed her eyes
Oh my
to
God.
like guide him.
When he woke up and like realized everything she went through to get him there. Okay. And I said a lot happened. So I feel like we can't talk about all of it like scene by scene. But in general, I personally felt like their journey, which I think what do we think? Like a month and a half, 2 months? They say that they're like a month late to when they're supposed to be getting to Valcata. So do we think it was like a month and a half in the desert together?
I
Like
think that sounds
two
about right.
months, somewhere around
Yeah.
there. I felt like it was a very realistic journey from where they started in the desert, or even like where
Yeah.
they started when they get back to each other, which was like, I want absolutely nothing to do with you, to absolutely no, get your ass in this boat. Like I felt like that journey. I felt it. Like I felt every moment. I felt like them, not even really them, but I felt Aaron slowly getting closer to her. And I just felt very realistic to me. What about you guys?
Agreed. Such a realistic journey in the sands, surviving without water for days.
Sacrificing for
So,
each other.
so much more realistic.
The one part I didn't like fall into was like the whole when she gets put in the stocks or whatever. I forget the word she uses.
Hillary?
And she's
Hillary, yeah.
Hillary, and she sees him, and she's like, "He's gonna leave me. There's no way he comes back for me." And maybe it's just because as a reader, I know there's no way he's gonna leave her, but I'm like, he's not leaving you. Like that's so silly.
I'm trying
I
to
feel
think
like,
about it. I think it is because you're a reader. Because
I know it's because I'm a
yeah,
reader.
I think that him leaving her after like everything that's happened and everything he said and what's like gone on between the two of them up to that point, I could totally see him just leaving her. Like I couldn't, but I could see Laura being like, "Oh, yeah, he's absolutely just going to leave. Like I
Yeah.
deserve that." But it hurt so much when she said it out loud. And he said he'd find her anywhere, anywhere, guys, in any part of the world.
and then yeah, she like deciphered it and saying like, it's more like that they wouldn't be together.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Was I the only one that didn't see the part of this plot, which is the Aaron realizing, like midway through, that he still loves her? Which, thank goodness, because that was very clear. But then the real heartache being I realize I still love her, but I neither deserve her nor can allow her to be the queen of my people because of what she did to them. And like the self-sacrifice of that, I didn't see that coming at all and was like, where is this heartache from out of nowhere?
I think I've said it before, and like I'm not gonna get a chance to say it again because we'll find out in the next section. But it is still kind of giving me that in order to end up together, he doesn't take the throne at the end of this. Like this section, like was giving it to me even more than the last section. I remember thinking that in the last section.
And I think that is a very good possibility. So I think we have to jump right into that because everything that I kept seeing throughout this section was, so we've got like an Ithacanian and a Meridian over here. We've got like a Meridian and a Valcotten over here. And then we've got an Ithacanian and a Herondelian over here. So like if those three couples are our couples, which I will not accept any criticism about the Zara Karis relationship, but I'm not entirely sure who Anna ends up with, if it is the guy from Harendelle, but I'm guessing it is. Like, we got his name. It's Prince William. Super boring, but we got it, and hopefully he has a good nickname. So I don't know.
Billy.
What do you think, Elena? Like, are you really leaning toward Aren gives up his throne and then they become like the leaders of Meridina? And if so, where does Karis go with Zara? Valcata? And then Harendelle, Prince Billy Boy comes to Ithacana?
I don't know who would take over Ithacana. It's just like every time they're talking about like still having feelings for each other, they're like, "Oh my god, like I've forgiven this person, but
Mhm.
like I know my people won't. Like it's just never gonna work with my people, and so like this relationship won't work." And I said, "Or you're not the king anymore. Like maybe someone else is the king, or maybe Ithacana just I don't know."
Jamie, what do you think? What are you leaning toward right now?
No clue.
No
On
clue.
the ride.
Still vibes only, not even an inkling.
Always vibes. Sorry.
Always vibes. Nope. Never apologize for being yourself and enjoying the books the way you enjoy them. Because I can't do anything but overthink because that's how I enjoy my books the most. Is I personally, and I know it's like the thing that should happen because it's a fantasy romance novel, but it's the lines for me that is like when Aren realizes like she is the queen that Ithacana needs, and she keeps saying us and like our people, and he thinks of like there's so much of me that feels like there's no way Ithacana won't figure out that she is the queen they need and that she made a mistake. And I feel like Aren isn't being fair to his people in doubting that they can get to the other side, which this is a wild thing for me to be saying when like 3 episodes ago in book 1, I was like, if this betrayal letter gets to her dad, there's no way she'll be able to walk back from this. But I just feel like everything has led up to her being Ithacana's queen. And I can't picture how it feels good if she isn't at the end of this. But that's just me.
But how?
Maybe if she
Extreme
kills her dad.
sacrifice.
That's what I mean. Like, they still see her as a traitor. What would she have to do to change that view?
I mean, I feel like much like with Aren, she is going to have to prove it to them through her actions. And like, so now we know she's being forcibly taken to Ithacana. Aren was like, absolutely not. You're getting into this boat. So clearly she's going there. And I feel like she's going to continue to help them figure out how do we actually get out of this mess. I mean, she just offered to let herself be killed in order to like let the people of Ithacana be free. So I feel like if she continues to walk the walk, that there is a world in which the people see how much she's willing to sacrifice for them, even though she's not technically their queen right now because they told her to skedaddle.
We just need everyone in Ithacana to think like Jor and accept her. again.
Well, and I think that's the thing. Like, she spent like a whole year in Arenal, like loving the kids and, making connections with the people. So it's not like it's just Aren and Jor and Anna that have personal connections to her. I feel like if Aren can forgive her and they see everything she's willing to do for them, I feel like the people of Ithacana are better than what Aren is fearing. Like, I think they will forgive her.
And maybe let them free because, before the kind of people couldn't leave at all. So maybe if they granted this freedom along with, her being queen, maybe it'll be more
Yep.
acceptable.
Yeah, she dispatches her dad so they don't have to worry about Maradrina like coming after them, and
maybe
yeah.
Taryn comes back somehow.
Maybe. Probably not. I think she did.
Oh, poor girl.
Speaking of people that I was once worried about dying and then died, and hopefully I'm wrong about this one, Serena had her baby, which was really cute. I'm glad that we heard about that. It makes me
Auntie Lara.
way more worried for her, but like I'm just gonna be happy in this moment. Just happy right now.
Hoping she's back with her hubby. And the rest of the sisters are okay.
Can someone tell me Serena doesn't die at the end of this book now? Okay, thanks. Elena, you want to take this one?
I could see a plot line where Lara and Aren have an adopted baby at the end.
Oh,
Stop it! Stop it!
No, I don't think
No.
she'll die. I think she's kind of out of, like, it would be an off-screen death at this point, which just doesn't feel fair to her.
Okay. I don't see a world in which the sisters don't come back in here to like fight alongside her. And I wouldn't put it past Serena to be on that boat. Like,
Maybe. They were all supposed to go back to the mountains.
yep.
So why is it Ceres? They're Silas.
Yeah.
Why is he still alive? Why are there no plans to axe him? Who's gonna do it?
Great question.
Well, Laura just tried and then she got dragged forcibly into a boat.
I was kind of hoping it would be her, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen by the end of this.
It doesn't, like, I don't know for sure that Karis's plan doesn't include killing his dad. Like, forget if it's Aren that says that, but they're like, let him do it. Like, let him get his hands dirty. Yeah, it's Aren.
Yeah.
Who's like, it doesn't have to be you. Let your brother do it. Who knows? Karis and Zara, how are we feeling about the two of them? Are you guys absolutely loving them?
I want their story so bad.
So
Why
bad.
is she hiding? What is she hiding in their relationship? Clearly there is something there.
Well, because her aunt would hate it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her aunt literally did like the Montague and Capulet speech and was like,
Mhm.
I would die before anybody in my house would ever be with one of them.
That's true. I think because
And she's
like,
over in the
saw,
corner
like,
like,
the
don't.
moments.
Yeah, I kind of expected more from her aunt because Erin's mom was supposed to be like best friends with her, and then she's like, no, I'm just here for destruction.
I will say
Do we
there are a
think?
lot of like strong female characters in these
True.
series, which is I love that.
Mhm.
Even if they're kind of, semi-villain. They're not really villains. They're just
They're
strong.
self-motivated. I feel like
Yeah.
this entire book is about people's motivations, and her motivations are just in contrast.
I mean, she is a world leader for a world that has been at war for centuries. And
Yeah.
she sees an opportunity now, which is a really good opportunity to entirely conquer her enemy and end the war. So I don't begrudge her her plan. And I feel like she has to be an antagonist for Zara and Karis's story with how strongly she hates Meridina. So I'm wondering if like their story is more of a, okay, Karis maybe is now going to be like the leader of Meridina and then accepting him and her, but then who's going to rule what nation? Like maybe it gets dicey with that. We have a lot of leaders that all want to be with each other.
Well, but hypothetically, so there's 3 couples and what, 4 like main countries that we're dealing with?
Yes.
If they stop the war, then Ithaca might not need a leader because then the bridge is just open to everyone. Isn't that what Aren objectively wants? The bridge just to be open to everyone and freedom?
Yes, but I think like Ithacana would still need some sort of leader slash government. I guess they could move to some sort of democracy. Yeah. Either way, I love Zara and Karis, and I really enjoyed the couple of scenes that we got with them in this section where you could tell that they were both just like, don't say that I love him. Don't say that I love her. Like, don't look at Peep. Don't look me in the eye. I definitely do not find him attractive.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't mention
Yeah.
the fact that we're clearly into each other in front of my aunt. Please and thank you.
Are we all in agreement that they are both already into each other? Because that's the thing that I'm wondering is if their 2 books are the next 2 books, which is my thought. Is book 3, do we go back in time? And I generally don't like that, but for this I would. Like I would go right back to you are my prisoner, get on this ship. Like I want to see it from minute 1 when they met each other. Do we think that that is book 3?
I could see like a prologue. Like a long
Like a
intro.
42-page prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would work to see the flashbacks or like have it played out like a flashback because their story was so separate from Aren and Lara. We only got to see them when he went on the bridge to try to go to Harrenhal. Was it Harrenhal?
Yeah.
I'm so bad with names and locations.
Harrendell. Yeah.
Harrendell, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. We got like the little mentions of them, but no details.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be really nice to see like what was going on in their heads in those moments.
Yeah.
I want it.
So we think, are they like in a relationship, but they're hiding it from everyone? Or are they still fighting their feelings at this current juncture? Still fighting our feelings?
Ooh.
Like maybe we had like one good hookup and we were like, that was a mistake. Let's now part ways.
Oh, it's so hard to tell because it's very clear that he's very into her.
She's so into him too. You can cut that tension with a knife in that room when Auntie's going off. As far as Zara in particular goes, and maybe we could talk about Karis too. Do we trust Zara and her plan to help Aren in this current moment? And I will say I do. Like I fully trust her. I think that she has the right intentions.
I agree. She's already helped them once, and I don't see any reason she wouldn't. But I don't see why she would say that she would and then not.
Yeah. I don't either. I mean, I guess she could backstab us and it would be a shock, but I feel like she does genuinely like the plan that she told them is the plan, and that's what we're going to do. And I said maybe we wouldn't talk about Karis, but I guess we have to say the same for Karis. Like, do we trust him? Is he going to stab us in the back later?
He's harder to read.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Clearly he's helping them. Like he helped them escape more than once.
Yep. But Aren says it like he knows. Like, and Aren has multiple times where he's like, I've seen the writing on the wall. Aren is like, they are super into each other. Like, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows he did it for her.
I'm
Good.
also interested to see Karis and Lara like be reunited at some point. Like I just want to see the dynamic there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked that she didn't know that he was her like full brother. Her learning about her mom was really sad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were so many moments in that desert. Aren taking care of her after she got the world's worst sunburn.
Had to be done though. Had to repair the relationship.
Yeah. Also, that whole scene, so funny. Like, I know that she was being tortured, and that was not funny, but like the multiple times that he thought about nobody look at my naked wife, hilarious. Her kind of being put in her place a little bit, kind of hilarious. Like, the whole thing was a little funny. It was a little funny, other than her being really hurt.
Yeah. Also, how Aren was like, we shouldn't kill people. Like, that's bad. Like, we just can't go around being like, we want this thing, let's kill them. To him being like, oh, this guy wants to kill me, I'll show him.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time he thought of her as his wife, my heart just like...
When he finally said, like, I'm going to go get my wife, I was like, yeah, guy.
Yes,
finally.
you are. Yes, you are. Go get her. Yeah.
I don't know if it's just this section or maybe it's like this whole book, but it was also, there were moments where it was pretty gory. Like, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, from the very first chapter of the first book, this book does not pull punches. Like, it is, I like expect the things from this book. They still hurt, but I expect it. That's why I'm very worried about the end of this book. And I know that there are like 4 more coming, but I feel like something is going to come to a head. I have no illusions that like the whole conflict is going to be solved at the end of this book, but like people are going to die. I feel sure that people are going to die, and I'm still very worried for Jor as well. Like he like regained my love in this section with just like how nice he was to Laura. It's like, ugh, damn it, Jor, now you have to die.
Maybe no one will die. It just feels like you keep wishing death upon everyone, and maybe just no one will die.
It's less me wishing death upon everyone, and I feel like maybe if I expect it, it'll hurt less. Like if I'm crying, it's like, well, at least I knew it was happening.
Should we take bets?
I'm trying to think of who I think for sure will die. I feel like either Serena or Braun have to die.
No.
Already had her
I will not accept that. I was going to say Cresta.
But
the other sister.
Would you be really sad if that happened?
No, but the last book, the deaths weren't people we were super sad about either.
That's true. And I'm like, I'm not hoping that it's going to happen. I just feel like it will.
Jack the Camel's going to come in on the Armada. Immediately get an arrow to the throat.
Jack the Camel, dead.
Literally because you wished him to be there. Brooke was like, I want Jack the Camel on the battlefield.
Okay, Jack the Camel dead. Jor? Do we think Jor makes it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I want
So
Jor to make it.
my one hope is that if Anna is one of our POV characters, that we keep Jor at least until then because he can continue to be like a voice of reason for her and help her through whatever she's going through. But then definitely whatever, I don't know if Anna is or if she's like books 3 and 4, 5 and 6. He
Do
dies
you
at the
want to
end of
know?
those books. I don't want to know.
I got it spoiled.
It's a surprise for me still. I still have no idea what's coming.
Same. I don't either.
No
Especially for
clue.
like the last third of the series.
Yeah, no idea. So I could see Jor surviving for that reason alone. But I feel like at least 1 to 4 of the sisters have to die.
Or they don't
What
come
about
back for the
Henna?
battle at all. I
I
agree
feel
if
like
they're
that's
at the battle,
unlikely.
one of them is going to die, but there's a good chance none of them come back.
Would you guys feel like that's cheap? I feel like that would be cheap. Like, I feel like they were so badass and played such a big role. And, like, if this is truly the end to, like, Laura's POV stuff, I feel like they come in at the end to hopefully kill Dad. That's my hope.
It would be badass if they all came back again.
Yeah.
But it also feels like if Karis and Zara get a duology, that Dad might still be alive at the end of this book to be a villain in that whenever that duology pops up.
Yeah.
Unless the start of their story is like Karis is now the king and like that is the trajectory for him.
Maybe. But then who's the villain in that story?
Valcotton aunt empress woman.
Yeah. Her.
Yeah. Because she's all like, girl, you need to run Valcata. You can't be long distance dating the now king of Meridrina. That doesn't work. Also, he's scum.
I love that pairing to like two heirs, like the reluctant heirs or whatever.
And they want to bring peace. They want to bring peace. Yes.
Oh God, I love them already, and we haven't even heard their story.
So good. So good. We know almost nothing about them, and I'm already ride or die.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Done. Oh, okay.
To finish the duology now?
We're gonna finish it. We're finishing it for the next episode. So chapters 45 to whatever the end of this bad boy is.
66, I think.
Wow. We're ending on 66?
I could be wrong.
That feels...
Does that...
Yeah,
I think
66.
isn't it like a bonus chapter too? Or
Oh,
an
good.
epilogue, I think.
Love me some bonus content. We're going to read whatever is in this book.
Jack. And then seeing who it was. Yeah, it was Jack the Camel.
You might have seen who the POV of the bonus chapter was.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And she confirmed it's Jack the Camel.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Does he speak in, like, just snorts? Like, is it just a chapter of snorts and grunts and gnashing teeth?
Yes, and spitting.
Good. So no words in human English. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
Unless it was, like, inner thoughts, like...
Yeah.
You know.
Inner camel thoughts.
Yeah, like that Aren boy.
Such a bony ass. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is it. We are done. Let's go finish the book, and then we will come back here and we will talk all about it and see how this duology ended and what we are signed up for in book 3. I will say, before we finish the book, for the next episode, we will all already know who the POV of book 3 is. Are we going to find that out? Should we find out, or should we, like, live find out at the end of the episode?
I already know.
Elena already knows. She's been doing a great job not spoiling. Nothing you've said has made me think anything.
It's hard because sometimes authors or publishers will leave like a note saying like blah 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 stories continues and blah. Here's a
Okay.
hint for the or like a sneak peek for the next book.
All right. So if we don't figure it out for sure by the last page of this book, we will live look it up at the end of the next episode so we all know who the POV is going to be. Okay. Perfect. Done. That's the plan. Everybody go read your book. Come back here and we'll talk all about it. Thank you for joining us for The Traitor Queen by Danielle L. Jensen. We will see you back here. Bye.